This is one of my childhood favorite snacks. It brings so many flashback memories when I think about this cookie. My mom used to buy this for big holidays and it's usually called gem cookies or kue monas. It's very colorful, so you know why kids love this. It's a cookie with meringue sugar on top, so if you love meringue cookies, I think you might like this one. I have 150 grams of margarine, that's about 5.2 ounce. Next, let's sieve 50 grams of powdered sugar, which is 1.8 ounce. You can always adjust the sugar to your liking, but since the top of the cookies will have lots of sugar, I wouldn't recommend to put too much. Now let's mix them together with a spatula. It won't take that long to bind them together, and when they do, let's add in 2 egg yolks. Mix them again until everything is well incorporated. The batter is kind of similar to my Hong Kong egg tart crust. If you haven't watched it, you can go check it out. Next, I have 250 grams of low-protein flour, so that's 8.8 ounce. It's not necessary to sift it, but I just want to make sure there are no unnecessary lumps. Add 20 grams of cornstarch, which is 0.7 ounce, 15 grams of milk powder, or about 0.5 ounce, half a teaspoon of vanilla essence, and a quarter teaspoon of salt. Keep mixing it again with a spatula. When it's getting difficult to mix it, let's switch using your hand. It's still soft to touch since the margarine is not quite mixed in with the dry ingredients. You want to knead it until everything comes together and are well combined. So you want to take a small pinch of the dough and roll it using the palm of your hands to make a ball. Now take a toothpick and press around it. I made 7 line print using the toothpick, and when it's done, it looks like flowers with some petals. For me, I think it's better if you weigh each one to make it uniform, therefore it would bake evenly in the oven. Mine is 5 grams each. It's just about the size of a small marble. When you're done shaping the cookies, put them on a baking tray. These cookies won't spread, so it's okay to put them close to each other. Bake it at 150 degrees Celsius or 300 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. While waiting for the cookies, how about we make the meringue? Prepare yourself a bowl and add 25 grams of egg white or 0.9 ounce. That's just about half of the egg white from an egg. Also add in half a tablespoon of lemon juice. This is to stabilize the meringue. You can also use cream of tartar or even white vinegar as a stabilizer. Mix using high speed until it foams up. Then add 150 grams of powdered sugar, which is 5.3 ounce. Add a little bit at a time. If you need to, you can scrape the sides and get the powdered sugar that got on the sides of the bowl. Turn the mixer back on and beat it again until stiff peak. Okay, it's time to add some colors to the meringue. Use any food coloring of your choice. You can divide it to different bowls if you want to separate the colors. I'm just going to mix the colors next to each other. I kinda like the idea of mixing colors. Put this on a piping bag with the nozzle already attached. I'm using churros nozzle with a straight up zigzag pattern. You can also use different ones if you want. Here's the cookie we baked. It's been cooled down so I can put the meringue on top. Add a little bit to each cookie and do it for the rest. Where I live, it's called kue monas because the meringue looks like the top of Indonesian national monument known as Monas. Bake this again at 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes until the sugar hardens. This is how it looks like coming out from the oven. It looks so cute and I love the mixture of colors. The sugar becomes hard and it has a crunch when you take a bite. So back in the days, I would eat only the top, leaving the bottom of the cookies in the cookie jar. Comment below if you've done the same thing. It wasn't that hard to make this, but it took a couple of tries for me to get the meringue right. But other than that, I'm loving this cookie. I'm definitely making this again for the holiday. I would rate this 8.7 for taste and 8 for its simpleness to cook.